Hello, it's Victoria again, and welcome to day 4 of the Traffic Boost Challenge. This is video 1, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a really powerful and simple video ad so you can get across your personality on Facebook and Instagram so people will understand who they're learning from. It will enable you to establish your credibility and authority with your market, get a bigger connection with your audience, and that, of course, is going to lead them closer to making an investment with you, which means more money. Brilliant, right? So, video ads primarily can be used to really start the connection and generate a bit of buzz, a bit of awareness. They're not normally quite as good as your standard list building ad that you would have found on day 1 of the challenge, okay? So that aim of that list building challenge was primarily to get email opt-ins. Build your list, you can circle back to them and start communicating with them. The video gives an ideal kind of sandwich in between them not knowing who you are. They might need a little bit more warming up before giving you their email, even if you're giving them a really compelling offer for free. So sometimes using the video ads can be really, really powerful to help them understand who you are. So you obviously, if you've got some videos that are nice and short, that are already professionally produced, that tell a bit of a story, you can use those. But really, the raw videos, if you're in coaching or consulting where you're a personal brand, can work really, really well. Other kind of video content that you could use could be client testimonials, interviews. Look, they don't want to be. You don't want them too long, right? They've got to be sort of bite-sized snippets that, as I said before, establish your credibility and authority, create a connection with your audience. Those are the things that are going to prove compelling. They're going to help you stand out from the rest of the marketplace, okay? So this is what I want for you, to try a video ad. That is day 4 of the traffic challenge, so you can do it, right? I'm going to show you in another video. Well, I probably won't show you because it's always a bit harder to film, but I might just give you a bit of an idea of all that you really need to create your video. And that really is just your iPhone or your Android, whatever. I'm not going to be, well, I don't know what it's called, phonist, right? You can, if you've got an Android, I'm sure it's got a camera function on it, and a better camera than an iPhone, no doubt. Anyway, and all you need to do, even if you're just holding up the iPhone and taking a selfie video, that's fine. You know, people just want to hear your message. As long as the audio is not like out in the wind and making it really rustly and hard to hear, people will forgive, a little bit of shaky quality, a little bit of, dodgy production values. But you do need to make sure then that your message is to the point. It connects with them at their pain point, and it clearly shows why they would need to know who you are and listen to you about the topic that you're talking about. Okay, so once you have taken a video of yourself, maybe you're giving them a tip, maybe you're it's a blog video, like you're taking them through a tip, advice, strategy. As I said, perhaps you've got a bit of an interview going on. That's all fine. But for the purposes of this, I would almost rather that you keep it a little bit shorter. Just even if you use the video as a bit of a call to action for them to go to your landing page, the conversions on that will be lower, as I said, than an ad direct to the landing page, just a static ad. But at least they get a taste of who you are in the video. So you've got 2 choices. Do a video that tells them about the freebie list building opportunity that you're promoting, or a blog video that is going to give them a tip, advice right there, and maybe you just, point them to a call to action at the end. As in any Facebook or Instagram ads, you'll want to put a call to action there as well. And in Facebook, I'd put a link to somewhere they can sign up or whatever your main list building mechanism is. Okay, so it's a little bit like a list building ad in that regard, in that you do the same text and targeting and stuff, but I'm going to show you how you set it up, because that's a little bit different. Okay, so we go to our ads manager and we're going to create an ad, and my internet seems to be a bit slow. So create an ad, and we of course come to the objectives part here. I've talked about that in video 1 of day 1 if you want to go back and revisit. But in the instance of running a video ad to Facebook or Instagram, you're going to do it in the same place. This is where you're going to start. Okay, so we're going to go to choose get video views. We want our video to be seen by as many people as possible. Okay, so I might do it for this traffic boost challenge, as I use as the example for everything at the moment. Video, can't spell, challenge video ads. Okay, and then all we need to do is click continue, and here we come to that targeting page. We've talked about this in day 1 as well when we talk about targeting. Okay, so I might even just use a saved audience that I've already saved before. I think I even did a traffic boost one, but maybe I didn't. That's fine. I might just use, I can't recall if I've saved these ones. Oh, there we go. It will show me what's in there anyway. So I might have a look in here and see what's going on. Yeah, they're all right. I might take some of those. I can also edit and take some out if I want to, but that's fine. I'll use that for now. I will always edit my placements. I'm never going to allow them to automatically place somewhere. Like I said, I'd like it to go to Instagram this time. I'm going to take it off Audience Network. I'm also going to take it off Instant Articles, don't forget. So we're going to go in mobile and desktop feeds. We're going to go in the right column, and we're going to go in Instagram. If you haven't run ads to Instagram, when you get to the creative part, you're going to have to enter your password and connect your Instagram account. So keep that in mind. The beauty of Facebook and Instagram are all owned by Facebook, so you can do your Instagram ads within Facebook and virtually at the same time if you like. As long as your video is not longer than a minute. It can only be a minute on Instagram. Okay, it can be longer on Facebook. That's why you could do a blog post or something, whereas Instagram, it has to be short, sharp and shiny. So you want to be telling them something really quickly. Okay, now you can start off at $10, $20, see how it runs, and then scale up from there. I just let the ad run. I don't do a start and an end date, but that's up to you. It's not a deal breaker. Video views is what you've selected in the campaign, so that's automatically selected here. And like I said before, just go automatic. You'll get charged on video views. The problem is whether they click on the link or not, you're still going to get charged, because this is charged on display basis. There's no way out of that, so you just kind of got to roll with that. Now, run ads all the time is fine. You can do day parting if you like, but just for quick and easy, don't need to. Delivery standard, beautiful. So first ad set is going to be general market, okay? Because I'm not doing this to customs, because my role in the videos is to actually introduce my video to new people. Okay, so I want to do this to cold traffic. So general interest targeting is going to be a stronger option for your video ads, unless you're using the videos to say, hey, I saw that you checked this out and you haven't done it yet, and you want to do that kind of thing with your people who've already interacted with you or who are on your list. Click continue, and in this instance, we're just going to select single video, and then you can upload your video there. As I said, keep in mind you want it to be less than a minute for Instagram, otherwise you're going to have to do separate kind of ads and reduce the video down. So if you want to do them both, make sure it's less. I'll just see if I've got one in the library. And of course I may not. These were old slideshow ads. Okay, so I had one before that's under a minute. I might just use this as just a test, okay? So I just go, okay. I look weird in that video. Anyway, click that on. I don't have any makeup on, but my eyebrows are really dark. Okay, so you can select an image here that displays because, oh, thumbnails, they're just the worst. They catch you at the most inopportune time. So I think that, I can put that up. Or I could put a branded image here as well that they, look, when this goes in the feed, they don't really see a static thing anyway. It auto plays without sound, so don't worry too much about that. It's connected to my Facebook page, connected to my Insta, okay? If you haven't run ads to Insta, you're going to have to enter your password, so go and find your password to Instagram in order to run your ads there. Now, actually, I am showing you a quick traffic hack where you can just pop them in together, but I do recommend that you set them up separately because the posting in Instagram is different to Facebook. There's a lot more use of hashtags, and I'd like you to use your hashtags in your Instagram ads. It's got the opportunity to be found by more people. So if you have a look in day 3 of the challenge, I talk about hashtags, how you can search them, how can you search the ones that are relevant to your market. Go and find those, and you will set Instagram ads up on their own without the Facebook ads so that you can put the hashtags in, okay? That would be my advice. In this instance, I'm just going to set them both up together, but ideally I would like you to put hashtags for your Insta ads, okay? And you're just going to put your text as you normally would, a call to action, get my free copy of my get a free copy, not my, a free copy of my anti-launch guide. Now I'm doing this in title case. Sometimes I do it in title case, sometimes in sentence case. It doesn't really matter, but this can look a little bit more ad-ish, so you might want to make it more like a bit of an update, but considering it's sort of straight to the point and offering something, you may as well just go title case. It doesn't really matter. It takes that to make sales every day. Launch guide to make sales. I might even say to make coaching sales every day, because then I'm tying back in my market. I'm giving them a call to action. I'm telling them what they're going to get in exchange, okay? All the things that you want in your copy. You want to add the link as well. So normally you just put a bit of a bit.ly link here. I'm not going to run this right now, so I'll just put that in. Oh, yeah, unless I do have a shortened link of my website, so I might just do that, okay? And you don't need the HTTP in here, it will just link up that way. And you want to add a website URL. This is important because at the end of the video, it's going to pop up with a URL. So you want to make sure that you've got your URL there. So in this instance, this does need the HTTP in it. So I would need to add that here, okay? So let's just go here and add that here. And display link, now be careful with this, they've started to crack down on this. You used to be able to put a little bit of text here that sits underneath your video or your other ad, and you could put a bit of text, but it's supposed to say there, your URL. So I would just actually just put victoriagibson.com. And the other thing, I don't like putting tons of text. Oh, you have to put www on there. I don't like putting tons of text under the video. Like, video ads really don't need a lot of text, okay? I like to keep them kind of simple. Sure, keep the button there. You could put free anti-launch guide here, and then people know what the video is about, and you can put more info there. But like I said, I don't like to clog it up with too much text on a video ad. That's just a preference, but up to you with that. You want to track your pixel, so you track all conversions from my Facebook pixel here, okay? So make sure you tick that, because you absolutely want to be tracking all the people that are watching the video. Otherwise, you're paying for views and you're not necessarily getting great opt-ins, okay? So make sure you have that done. And then you're going to go, okay, we've got the creative, we've got the targeting. we've got everything we need, okay? So then we just click place order. Now, so what I was saying before is we might do them separately. So we do Insta separately. Then I would just, whoops, wrong drop down there. I would go back into placements and take out Instagram, and then I would duplicate it. Okay, so what I do is go back and take Instagram out, but in this instance, you know, we're just putting it together. But I'll show you how you duplicate it then. So you click place order, and then then it's going to say that's great, it's all done. And when you want to do your Instagram and add your hashtags and make your copy a little more Insta-ish, then you just click create similar ad here. Try it now. So you go, yep, I'll create a similar ad. And then all the ad sets the same. So you click on continue. And the video is all the same, so that's great. And you've got your Insta there, but you want to make your copy a bit more Insta, you know, worthy. So you might just say, you know, click learn more above to get your free copy or something like that, and add the hashtags. You won't need all this other extra text because it doesn't show up on Insta anyway, okay? So this is where you do it, and you don't put a link in because it's not clickable in Instagram ad copy. Put hashtags instead, okay? Keep your conversion stuff happening, and then you just click place order. And that's pretty much the fastest way you're going to start adding a video ad to Facebook or Instagram. As I said, these are a great way to get known with your audience. They get a lot more engagement. They don't necessarily get more sign-ups, so don't be disillusioned if you're not getting a lower cost per lead. Why it's beneficial is that we can think about day one of the challenge where I talked about custom audiences. We can go back and target the people who viewed the videos. So we know that not only are they in our overall broad targeting likes and interests audience, but they're also in our audience of people who've watched the video. So we know they've got a little bit more interest. They've exhibited a bit more, you know, eagerness to buy or find out more. So they're a warmer lead, okay? So hopefully that would mean if we then went and showed them another opt-in ad or another kind of offer, they'd be more likely to take it. So go ahead now and try Facebook and Instagram video ads. Good luck.